SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I took a little time before getting started today to acquaint myself with where stuff is in the sky around me, since I was having so much trouble finding that, as it turns out. That must be the last place where you're supposed to dive from the sky to the surface, so you can get the third piece of the glidey outfit. And you may note, it's over here. And I'm pretty sure I haven't been there, because I'm pretty sure there would be some sort of a shrine in some of these islands here if I had, yeah? I don't remember where the first chunk I got was, but it was not here, I'm pretty confident, so we're still on the right track to get that. And while we're at it, the other Death Star over there is not nearly so close as I thought it was. It's way over here next to this bit over here, so I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. In fact, what I think I'm going to worry about is these. Because I don't remember what the old map mark spots mean, and I haven't been into the gigantic hole in the Istakala Plains, so I think I'm going to just dive in there, and we're going to see what the old maps represent. Because I know I've discovered it before. I've done it once before. I just, forgot. I forget things. It's a thing I do because I've been playing this game for most of a year, and I keep losing track of things. So we're just going to go figure it out again, because that's one way to solve my problem. Temporarily, at least. Well, there's a shrine over there. Is that one I've already visited, do you think? That is one I've already visited. Right, the sneak strike one. Well, then that's fine. Let's just continue towards the rift for that for now, then the chasm. I can actually legitimately call it the chasm. I keep calling the thing underneath the ground the chasm, and it's not the chasm. So, I should probably use the term when it's relevant. Hey, there we go! I thought, given the, I thought there might be another stable around here. Wait a second, maybe I'm just seeing this? The Foothill Stable? I'm trying to find another stable in this region. It does have a shrine next to it I haven't been to, so I'm thinking that's probably the place I'm trying to get to when I'm looking for the other stable. But in any case, right now we're going down a hole. Partially because I'm about to get struck by lightning. We should probably do something about that. Oh, what am I holding? It's this. Okay, let's just put that on. Then we're not fine. We're not fine. It's the shield. It's the shield. There we go. Are we fine now? We're fine now. Okay, great. Last thing I need is to be flung out of the air in a random direction because of lightning when I'm trying to go down the biggest hole in the area. Istakala Plains Chasm. Here we are. As always, it's very dark. Oh, that's an obsidian frox. Hi. The heck are you doing here? You just trying to open your mouth and wait for me to fall in? That's awfully thoughtful of you, isn't it? That wasn't what I meant to do, but that's okay. We're here now. Hi. I could use some light if we're going to be fighting, please. If you could just give me a second there, sir. If you could give me a moment to come up with a counter. Let's see here. Yeah. Just one of these. We're just going to put it right there. Okay. And I'm pretty sure with something like this, with froxes, you can just sort of, bully them, can't you? Maybe not. Okay, cool. But I'm still wearing armor, so I'm fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. Hello. Give me a second to stand up, please. Thank you. Okay, let me just sort of... Ow. Except no ow. Alright. Who did you eat? Did you eat one of the sages? I think you did. I don't know what you're eating. Maybe you're eating chunks of zonite? Since you broke some ore there. Would you hold your eyes still for just a second, please? Please? He won't. Cool, you ate it. Good job. I can't aim for anything. I have no aim. I can't aim to save my life. Great. Also, he's definitely eating all the zonite. It's kind of obnoxious, but what can I do? There we go. That's the stuff. Now then, what weapons do I have around here that are not my ore breakers? This one. This'll work. Great, this'll work. Now we just sort of... All right, I have to break this stuff on your back, don't I? So I guess I do need my ore breakers, come to think on it. Ah, jeez. I just got teleported off his face. Fine. I guess that's fine. Bo, would you mind doing something about this? I don't know what we can do, but maybe if he tries to eat me, we can just throw you down his throat, and that would be something? I don't know. I guess I could always do the old Dodongo approach. Ah, jeez. Cool. Very hoppy, this fella. I mean, he is a frog, technically speaking. Does your chin, your big glowing bit on your chin, does that actually have any weaknesses to it? I wonder. I'm not sure. Okay. I need a bow. I need a bow, please. Please and thank you. There, that'll do fine. All right, hi. There. Great, got him. Okay, so now we just jog up onto his back, like so. And get out an ore breaker. Let's see. That'll work fine. Yeah. Ha, ha. Okay, we get that. And then... there's another one. That's another one. Great. Now we can get off. Yep. Just like that. And... there. I mean... okay. That didn't work out like I wanted, but that's okay. We're doing fine. Oh, thank you, Tulin. Very thoughtful of you to do the thing I was trying to do better than I can, because that's your whole deal. Now then. And the last one. Great. I've done it. The Frox is no more. Splat. Great. Anything interesting? Just the standards, really. That's fine. At least that's out of the way. Now, where the heck am I and where am I going? That's a great question. See if I can get the lay of the land here. Ah, well, there's a light route right there. I suppose we should start out there. Opposite direction from the old map, but that's okay. We always got to start somewhere, you know? And there's also a Yiga fort over there. I don't know if that's one I've been to or not. It seems to be lit up, so it's probably someplace I've been. I think the game keeps track of that sort of thing when you just, you know, drop light scenes around. I think they're basically permanent, but I honestly have never tested that theory, so I don't know a thing. Oh, great, using up my bonus stamina because I'm impatient. Great idea there. All right. And here we are at Akinatanis. Practically Akinator's light route. What we got? Okay. I can see some stuff off to the west. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Alright. What would that be? I'm not quite sure. Is that the Yiga stuff I saw before? I don't think so. It's an entirely different direction. It is a Yiga thing. Ah. Well, I could go investigate the Yiga thing, I suppose. And it does seem to be inhabited at the moment, so that's probably a worthwhile endeavor, as these things go. Let's just sort of creep my way over on mushrooms so I don't have to touch this stupid gloopy ground. Who would want to touch the stupid gloopy ground after all? There are a series of platforms to get up there. It does seem like it's kind of designed for me to make use of it, even though ostensibly the Yiga wouldn't want to be doing something like that. Did the Yiga have ascendability? The ascendability? They shouldn't, right? Yeah, they're accessing Zonai technology, but certainly they shouldn't have any, like, Zonai hands. I feel like I would know about that if they did. At the very least, Yiga would have had one. If anybody. He would probably lay claim to the best technology they could find, I would guess, is based on that guy's personality, you know? What do I know about it? Ta-da! Oh. Yeah. Good effort. Good effort. You'll get him yet. All right, let's see here. Maybe we should do a biplane fight. We can do a biplane fight. Let's see here. It's not really a biplane, but you know what I mean. We're doing a dog fight. We're doing a dog fight. I'll just sort of drop this guy here, and away we go. It's not the best fan plane I've ever seen, but it should get the job done at least. And if nothing else, I can always hop off and use the bullet time to get my shot lined up. Or maybe Unobo can take care of this issue for me. How about it, Unobo? Not quite, huh? That's okay. Oh, this has gone well indeed. Can we actually... Nope, it was too vertical. And therefore, the mission must be abandoned. Okay. Huh. Well, I have a balloon base down here, but I don't think there's any actual hot air balloons down here, are there? Huh. I mean, I could just rocket it up, I suppose. It's not an ideal solution, but it will get the job done, I expect. Let's see here. We'll just sort of jam the rocket on the side here. And another one over here. And then there was a third rocket, wasn't there? There was. I'll have that as well. Down here, if you please. And let's switch my shield to something more like this. And if you use that right there to this, and okay. So, let's see if I can make proper use of this, huh? Donk. Okay. Great, okay. I am at the level I should be. And hey, there's the guy. Great. Well, that worked out perfectly. Hada! Okay, I win. Rockets, what can't they solve? A lot of problems, actually, but in this case, very useful. Thank you. Okay. So what's the note say today? Important notice. After the disaster in Hyrule Field, our bases face yet another threat. You must watch out for a large, one-eyed, four-legged animal. The Frox? These terrifying beasts are ravenous and ready to swallow anything and everything in their vicinity. The sight of moving, glowing ore will alert you to its presence, but do not be drawn in by its resemblance to Zonite. These ores that grow from its body are both a lure and a weak point. If seen, try to remain calm and focus your attacks. Be alert and know the warning signs. Glory to Master Koga. Great. Advice about Frox, but you had to fight a Frox to get here. I mean, that's not true. You could have come from a different direction. I just didn't. That's on me. That's my fault, I assume. I guess I could have enhanced that plane before I took off, huh? Well, I didn't. So where's the locked room that I unlocked, huh? Where's about you keep your treasure, huh? Up there? Or probably up there. In which case... Can I just go through the ceiling in here? No? Oh, yes. Ooh, okay, gotta line it up properly, huh? There we go. See where this takes me. Okay, that's a start. Oh, there's a ladder. There's just a dang old ladder. Well, fine, in that case. Beautiful. Thank you, Tulin. Oh, why didn't that work? There we go. Just gotta do a little creative hopping. Very well. What do we got? Presumably a large crystallized charge in a blueprint, but you know. What specifically do we have? Yes, good. Thank you. That's another 2 batteries worth, isn't it? I should probably cache those at some point. Yiga schematic. Yes, what do you have? Wagon. That could be a very useful one to have, actually. It's not even, there's no modifications to it at all. It's just a basic wagon, but now I can generate it out of Zonite. That's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. I appreciate that one. Thank you. Thank you, Yiga, for your service. So... I want to go here. So I guess I should go back here. Unless... Is there another plane base for me to work with? There absolutely is. Okay, well, let's just make a better plane. Let's see here. I could probably just auto-build the one I got in here, huh? Where is it? That one! Just sort of snatch this guy up. Oh, does it not count? Oh, does it not count? It doesn't count. Because it's all one thing. You can't break it apart, so it's not... Okay, well, fine. Fine, I guess. We'll just sort of put this on here. And since we are in the chasm, I suppose it can't hurt to put some headlights on it. Don't really need the cannons. It'd just be a waste of battery, I would think. Just sort of smack one of those on its forehead. Just like that. Ought to do the trick. Now, this particular rail is facing west, so we'll have to do a lot of rotating around, but that said, I think this should work out pretty well, yeah? Let's just give it a go. Okay. I'm caught on the fans, but that's okay. That's okay, I got this. So we just gotta crank it around. Try not to let myself lose too much altitude in the process. Don't hit the fern. I assume that it's not as soft as it looks. Okay. And we're going. Now, of course, the battery is going to run out. It always does, but I should have some spare resources I can throw at this particular endeavor. And flying is way easier than traveling any other way in the chasm, that is for sure. Even if you have something that's immune to the gloom, you know, like a bone horse or a car of some sort, you still have to navigate, well, this. Look at it. There's a big flat area, sure, but then the rest of it just does whatever it wants. Ain't nobody tells the chasm what it can and cannot do, I guess. Alright, battery's about to run out. That's okay. We just gotta do something about it. What we got? Nah. Oh, I'm running low on these. It's okay. Use another one. Can always get more. Particularly if I stop by the forge like I need to, so... Should be fine. I'm just gonna go for that light route over there. Oh, boy. That's already failing, huh? Well, isn't that nice? Okay, avoid the fern. Once it starts blinking quickly, I guess I'll just go the rest of the way by paraglider. Blink, 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 go! Okay. We're going. Now, I'm guessing I'm overshooting my original goal here. And that is okay. Because getting a better map of the area is always going to help with this sort of thing. Alright. And let me down here. Great. What do we got? We eat Kudge. Slide route. That's a tough one to read. Alright. Show me what we got. Moip. Ooh, that's a nice big area it opened up. Is that a tar swamp? Oh dear. How unpleasant. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, where does that relate to the... Okay, I'm kind of going the wrong direction for the map, aren't I? I went off to the northeast. Unintendingly. Is that more Giga stuff, or is that... What is that? Maybe I should have a look. Scope it out a bit if I can get there. Oh, hey, what's... Oh, that's one of those things to get to the surface. Well, what's on the surface over there? The Ancient Tech Lab. Huh. And a light route not so far away from it. How inconvenient. If only there was a chasm to jump down here to get to that light route. That would be better, I suppose. Now, I could make it to that particular tower, no problem, but the light route would be going to be a bit more of a challenge. Plus, I'm technically on a mission right now. And this block to my left on the mini-map there, which I thought was some kind of a sludge pond, is in fact a rock wall? Or maybe there's water up on top of the ridge? I can't honestly... Oh, boy. Hi. Please ignore me. It is more Yiga stuff. Look at that! Oh, hey, I see what's going on. My map is currently... Right. My map was currently set up to look at the surface rather than the... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, let's raid some more Yiga. Skeletons can't follow me into the air. I'm pretty sure about that anyway. And it looks like they've only got the one guard again. Rather lax defenses with the Yigas these days, but then again, I guess they don't have a Grandmaster to guide their actions anymore, since I sent him to space. Oh, they do have a secondary boat. Look at that! And it sees me. How nice. Well, up we go. And then we're just gonna... right there. Well, I guess apparently he's further away than I thought he was. How about that? Not quite? A little higher? How about that? There you go. That's the stuff. Yeah, we just take his boat, so I don't have to build my own. So convenient. All right. And then we can have boat wars with that guy over there. Prepare for boat wars, guy over there. Here I come. At the speed of light, but I do have a Unobo. That's a big advantage, actually. Get him! Nice. I love it when that actually works. Hooray! Okay. I've raided another Yiga. Or hideout. I can't think of words. Words don't work anymore. That's a very pointy front of this... Ow. of this raft. I didn't notice that when I first boarded it. Guess that would be sort of convenient for running into, like, I don't know, fish? Lizalfos, perhaps? Not so much against the Yiga, but, you know, it worked out. We're fine. We made it where we're trying to go. Alright. Give me this. And give me this. What you got for me? Is it the boat? Headlight raft. It is, in fact, the boat. Okay. Well, you know, that's useful. That's a useful thing to have around. I'm not going to complain about that. And what are your notes? We have completed our investigation of this region. At first, it seems like the caverns extend indefinitely. When traveling to the most remote locations, however, walls appear. It appears as though there are limits to the depths after all. Every area we understand brings us closer to realizing Master Koga's great and glorious ambition. Glory to Master Koga. Okay. Well, this has been useful. Oh, there's another patrol out there. You didn't even notice that his entire base got taken over. What a poor sap. Do they think they have anything else interesting here? Well, this is where they left a boat here. I guess you could just sneak off with their boat if you came here first, but... Well, I'll do it now. Certainly, I'll do it now. It doesn't have headlights. This is an inferior raft. I take issue with this raft. I'm going to switch rafts. Let's just go back over here and, we'll take this one. There we go. Okay, so where am I going? Entirely the wrong direction. Yeah, I guess that's not a surprise. And there's the labyrinth over there. So how about the tower that goes to the surface? Maybe it's worthwhile to check that out while I'm here. It's not like I can boat to anywhere useful at this rate. There's one of those buildings places over there, but I don't really need one of those. All right, well. Wait, where's the light route? Oh, yeah. Let's just go there. That's way easier. Okay. Now, the one of these towers that I've been to and climbed up so far was basically useless. It was just another way to get to a place on the surface you could get by any means. But I'm guessing there will be some of them that are not like that, you know? I'm thinking that some of them will lead you to places you can't access otherwise, so 18 Zonite is expensive for that, but whatever, it's fine, I got plenty. And everything down here gives you more of it, I'm sure it's fine. To the tower! And perhaps while I'm out there I can have a quick look around and see if there's any way for me to get up there. Extend out my visuals, you know? Maybe climb to the top of the tower and then back out once I know where I'm going, unless it's someplace I actually want to be, I suppose. But I'm guessing it's going to be fairly mundane as these things go. Hopefully my raft won't disappear while I'm up there, now that I think on it. Huh. Well, we'll soon find out. Okay, let's see here. Where is this on the surface? It is, in fact, the Ancient Tech Lab. Well, let's see where it pops up. If it's a secret chamber, then more the better. But I'm guessing it won't be. Oh, you guys are back. Somehow I wasn't expecting that. Well, I already got what there is to get here, so I guess I'll be going back down. Thank you. Bye. I guess that's one way to sneak into the lab, but they just opened the dang door for me, so, I mean, why should I bother, you know? What is that? What's going on with the music right now? It's doing some alarming musical stings that I don't know what to think of. And also my raft is absolutely gone. Apparently I did go too far away. Got it. I mean, that makes sense. I did travel to the surface. I was just, you know, hopeful that it wouldn't work out that way. All right, let's get that light route at the very least. Wait a second. Is that one I've been to? That's absolutely one I've been to. I'm wasting my time. The one I wanted to go to is not visible from this angle, huh? Presume it's up there somewhere. All right, well, let's try this the other way. Okay, so we face this way. It is there. All right, and by the other way, I do mean let's fly. So, let me just get out this guy. I have not yet fixed the angle on this, in case anyone was curious. Of course I haven't. I am borderline incompetent with all this stuff. Borderline is a generous way to refer to it. Now we just need to try and stay upright. Maybe go in a big circle while we go up. That's fine. None of the parts of this particular vehicle will fade over time, so no particular rush as long as I don't accidentally dump myself off in the lake, which is going to be very easy to do. And thus the rotating, I suppose. I'm hoping at some point I'll find myself around like I don't know, one of them 2x4 planks, and I can use it to, you know, perform a proper alignment on this particular device. But I'm also not sure that I have the skills to do that, because, you know, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. It occurs to me that there's really no harm in just going too high. And then, wait, what is that? Oh, that's a talus. That's a corrupted talus. Boom! Okay. Speaking of going too high and then working my way over in the air, that is what I was suggesting, yeah. I wasn't exactly expecting to have to do it immediately, but it should work. Provided that cliff isn't too plainly vertical. Oh, hey, okay, I see. I can see the wall. The wall has loomed up in front of me. Okay, so let me get my climby shirt out. This is the wrong menu. Climby shirt. There it is. All right, up we go. Oh, yeah, okay. It's really, really dark. Let's just, okay, more climbing. That's fine, but at least I can see what I'm doing now. That helps a lot. And the light route is right there. Look at that. Worked out great. Worked like a charm. Of course, I lost my vehicle again, but, you know, it's made out of green goop. They're disposable. Kawasar light route. Sure. What we got? Anything interesting over here? The edge of the world. Huh. I have reached the outward limit. Yeah. You don't have to do that every time. It's fine. Thank you. And a bunch of guys over there, but, I mean, if I really need to kill them, I can always come back here later, huh? Okay, so, having gotten thoroughly off task, let's go back to Akinatanis and go east from there. How about that? That seems like a great plan. Remember when I resolved to spend some time off camera expanding out the underworld light route network? And I did a little bit of it, and then I stopped. I think the part that I did was completely legitimate. Like, that was an appropriate way to build that out, since there wasn't much going on over there. But now that we're at these outside fringes where things are a little bit different, I guess it makes more sense to do it manually on screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But for now, I'm going to keep it up. I doubt I'll spend long in the depths this particular time around. I just want to remember what the old maps do, you know? Although, you know what I might do, actually? I might... Well, we'll get to that in a minute. I have a plan. I have a plan for what's next. I just got to figure this out first. Wow, what is... Oh, it's just a big route. Okay. Nothing to see here, just a big route. Am I going the right way? I am. It's just dark. Okay, cool. And there's something over there. Looks like it's just another outpost. Probably another mining outpost. It seems to be mostly what they've got down here. And for sure, it has guards and everything. Oh, wow. That was quick. Oh, because of you. How nice. How nice to be spotted on my way into town. Haha, hello. But you're dead. And you're dead. And you're a silver. I don't like fighting corrupted silvers. Pretty much not at all. If you could just hold still for a second, that would be pretty cool. Right there. Man, I missed. Got him in the shoulder. Gotta turn faster than he does, huh? There we go. Okay, and then... Let's just sort of... Ow! Well, I guess I am wearing most of my armor. It's working out okay, I suppose. I only got 2 chunks of my armor on. I still could only do 1 heart damage at a time. That's kind of impressive. Didn't realize my armor was quite that good, but I suppose it is, yeah. Alright, well, everybody died. Thanks, sages, for doing most of the work, while I flailed with the silver. Alright. Oh, hey, there's another guy. But not anymore! Nice. That would have been embarrassing if that cold shot hadn't worked out, you know? That often happens to me, but, you know, so it goes. Well, so there goes my best weapon. But that's okay. There's always more where that came from. Why am I in combat? Who sees me? Stop looking. That's illegal. Did anybody around here actually have like a club for mining? Just friggin' those guys. I don't care. I don't care. Did nobody have a club down here? You must be kidding me. I don't want to waste a good weapon on... Oh, thank you, Yunobo, for taking care of that. Alright, well, where am I going? Further east. Okay, gotcha. I do want the zone, I thought. Okay, give me a second. I'll just scoop this up and then it'll be right with you. Hang on. Maybe you can just blow it up. Yeah, like that. Of course, that does scatter all the ore all over the place, but what you gonna do, really? There's a boulder here. If only I had a stick or something, I'd be able to make a decent mining tool out of that. Okay, well, we do have a workshop here. I need to go a little bit further east, and it looks like it maybe needs to go up a little bit. I mean, I could make one of these things. Let's see here. We'll go auto build and get out this guy. Uh-huh. Okay. Good, perfect. And then... It's missing a fan? Really? Did this place only have 2 fans? I thought I saw 3. Well, whatever. I can afford it. There we go. Okay. And I guess let's just... activate one of these and then... Oh, weapon, right. Weapon! Yes, yes, I see, yes. There we go. Can I actually move these when they're activated? I can. So we just put it up there. And put this up here. Like that. And then can I just ascend through it? Seemingly, yes. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we just turn it on. And all is well? All is not well. With a little grasping skeleton hand from underneath the ship. That's particularly slapstick. All right. Cool. Gotcha. You can come down. I bet that would have hurt if I was standing underneath it. All right, hang on. Let's see here. We'll just do this the other way. So, start it out like this. Raise it up in the air. And then drop it. And see if we can't do one of these. Turn it on and release. No, no good. Really? Really? No good. Okay. How is it I'm so bad with actually getting these things to work? I know you can put a sled on the bottom. Or, well, you know, maybe the thing to do is just rocket it out, huh? I could put a rocket going straight up on it. And then, theoretically, that should get me clear of this little zone before the rocket burns out, right? Alright. Let me put another one on my shield also while I'm at it. And then... get one more out. One more, there we go. Sort of put this. We'll put this on here, like so. And now, away we go. Poof. Perfect. I did slam me headfirst into the ceiling, but, wait a second, this isn't working out at all. There's a wall here. Man! Scouting. This is why I need to scout, I guess. Alright, hang on. Is there anything to... oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, there is something here. I'm not sure how I know about that. I guess the light roots here are illuminating it. Huh. Oh. Oh, right. Water is solid walls in the underworld. Okay. Okay, so I can actually leave my minimap on the overworld, and it will actually help me with this particular task I have assigned myself with. Won't it? Won't it just? Oh, hi. Ow, stop it. There. They do make a distinctive call, these guys, but I haven't heard it enough to actually recognize it as the thing. Give me that. Sturdy wooden stick. I can always make a club out of that later on if I'm doing more mining. Now then! Let's do the sled thing. You know what? I've never used a sled in a way that actually helped. So... sled or cart? Let's try sled, right? Ostensibly, you'd want one of these things for snow or sand, but it should work for this purpose, I would think, right? Just give it reduced friction so it can take off. That's all we're going for here. So, just turn it roughly in the direction I want to go. And see what we got. There we go. Not really working so good, is it? Okay. Well, maybe out in the open. Maybe out in the open this will get me somewhere. Or maybe I just need to do the rocket thing again. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, control. Can you not take off? Not happening? Well, it works for a skimmer, sort of. Okay. This is working. We just need to follow it around in a big circle. Maybe a good idea to stop for any light roots I see, but man, I can't see a thing out here. Maybe have Unobo light up parts of it? Well, there's a light route. We'll start out there. Clearly, this is going to be more work than I anticipated. Oh, he doesn't light up where he explodes on the ground, does he? That's too bad. There's a wall in front of me. Yep, there's a wall. Of course there is. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I have to abandon my ship yet again, but this is technically fine. My method of traveling through the underground is arguably the stupidest way you could devise to travel through the underground. There must be better ways, right? Just build yourself a proper vehicle for getting around on the floor. Find yourself a skeletal horse and just actually keep track of the dang thing. Either of those would work way better than this, I have to assume. But here we are. Kawikatisar. Sure. What we got? Mm-hmm. Well, I passed something, didn't I? Something inside the rock wall. Interesting. Cool, thank you. That is actually useful. I do kind of want to check that out. How far away is it actually? Man, what is that? It's directly under Terrytown. Well, that seems of relative concern, doesn't it? That seems like something we should know about. If there's actually some sort of a monster den directly below the town. If they ever do learn to ascend, I feel like Terrytown would be in a bunch of trouble. They probably won't, mind you, but... well, what do I know about things? I may as well at least check it out, is what I'm saying, you know? I'm as close to it as I'm ever going to likely get, so... and yes, this is more delay on my initial goal down here, but whatever, man. There's always plenty of stuff to do in this game, and it makes itself show up whenever it feels like it, pretty much, so... what do you expect of me? Riju, can you help me with this? Riju? Thank you. And then we just sort of plop one down in the middle of them. Wow, that basically blew my face up, huh? But it lit some of them on fire, so that's useful. Alright, you go ahead and take care of that guy. I'll just sort of scoop up the loot, yeah? My main job around here, scooping up the loot. Eh. Yeah, thanks, Yunobo. I would hate to waste durability on the bigger sword for no particularly good reason. And yet, I'm still carrying it. What do you know about that? I suppose I should probably switch into the Ganon clothing, but that just means that eventually I'm going to get myself blown up and not have any armor, you know? I know how that goes. I've suffered it many times so far. Ooh, it's Goopy. I wish it wasn't Goopy. Let's do one of these. Ah, too far, too far. That's okay. Did it automatically open my glider? That's interesting. I don't think I knew that it did that. It's gross. It's gross. Don't touch it. It's gross. Ah! Killer raspberry jam. Ah! Okay. Well, this does look significant in some fashion, but I don't know what I'm looking at. Abandoned Terry mine. It's a mine. Okay. But not one of the ones that's got Master Koga at it, apparently, huh? Hey, buddy. Wake up. Explain to me. What's going on here? Authorizer verified. Hello. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. Wait, I just realized. Are the faces of these guys based off of Frox's? Is that why they're so frog-looking? With the single eye and the froggy-looking feet? I don't know why that would be the case, but it could be, I suppose. Anyway. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. I have confirmed that there's a schema stone that you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. Thank you. What'd I learn? Instant cannon! Well, that's useful. Cool. Great. I will also prepare the parts required to test it via auto build. Instant cannon. Is it going to have one of them robot heads on it so it does its own aiming and firing, or... I hope that the schema stone I have provided is useful to you. Thank you. No, it's absolutely just a couple of cannons on a stick, isn't it? Well, sure. I'll give it a try. There we go. And then we just sort of put it in the ground and... well, it didn't actually put it in the ground, but you know, the principle is there. You put it in the ground and then presumably you hit it and it fires? Like that? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, And it continues to fire, because of course it does. That's how these things work. Well, great. Well, great. This guy's broke. Whoever's actually the head of this place doesn't seem to be around anymore, but there is a forge. Love to see it. Hello. Wake up. I'm not going to listen to what you have to say, because I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as everybody else who does your job, but you know what? That's fine. Yep. Go on. You do that thing. Great, thank you. Alright, let's see what we got here. How much do these cost? Oh, these cost large zonite, don't they? Well, I'd be better off getting this stuff first, I would think. How many can I afford? Take them all. 15? Absolutely. There we go. And then I will take these as well. Get them all. I had a whole bunch of large zonite, as it turns out. And may as well scoop all these up as well. Yep, there we go. Great. And so that puts me at how much crystallized charge? Nice. That's a pretty decent amount. I should definitely cash that in at some point. But is that all we have here at the Terrytown mine? My concerns about it being a monster hideout were entirely unfounded, as it turns out. Nothing here but some robots. Zonite on the ceiling. How did that get up here? Did I blow something up and it just sort of landed up here? It's possible, I suppose. Unless it just sort of spawns in places like this for some reason. What's up there? I feel like I've climbed those before. Maybe the top of the forges just look like that and they don't have anything actually going on. It certainly seems possible. Oh, there used to be a construct up here. No. Is that? Yeah, that is. Cool. Great. Well, he died. In which case, I suspect I'm pretty much done up here, huh? Or down here, I guess the proper term is. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Yunobo, help me. Let me in. Ugh, man, it's buried deep. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yunobo, in your good time. What was that noise? It sounded like a beetle or a bug of some sort. Oh, man. Do I need to hack my own way in there? I guess I could. Give me a... No, I don't want to use that. Give me the, Give me a bomb. There we go. Does that help? Not really. Yunobo, help me! Yunobo, come here and help me! There we go. Oh, man. Why is it always gotta be so awkward about this sort of thing? Come on, Yunobo! Up here. Up here, this way. He can't. He absolutely can't. Okay, fine. I'll just do it myself and blow my own face up. What do I care? There. Alright, great, I'm in. Now, what was the virtue in getting in here, may I ask? Hello. More crystallized charge, perchance? Yes, it was. Well, nothing wrong with that. I can always use more. 30 more, and I'll have 4 more batteries worth, which will be quite worth my while to make a stop by the, what is it, the Nacho Shrine? I can't remember. The place where they make the batteries, you know? That one place in the world where they make the batteries, seemingly. Alright, well, this has been enlightening. But there wasn't much actually going on here, was there? No, not really. Learned how to make a cannon, that's about it. Cool. Well, in that case, back to the task at hand, excuse me. Okay, let's see here. There's a construction site both east and west of me. Let's see if the east one has anything useful. I'd like to build some kind of a land car to just sort of tool my way into the center of this thing I'm working on approaching. What is that? Nothing I need to worry about. Some kind of a plant, I suppose. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. What we got here? Hot air balloon parts. We got platforms, fans. No wheels at all. This seems to be an air building site. Let me check out the other one real quick. Is there a faster way to get over there? Oh, I'll see you when I'm over there, okay? This is going to take a minute. I mean, or alternately, I guess I could just do what I've been doing several times today and keep using rocket shields. It does shorten a lot of these climbs. Can't really pretend it's otherwise. Okay, what do we got over there? That looks like more hot air balloon components from here. This looks suspiciously identical to that other place I just was. Okay, fine, I guess. All right, well, fine. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going northeast. We gotta go past this ridge here. Let's see what I've got in auto build. Maybe I've got something that'll be useful here. I don't want to build the big flat car because, well, frankly, it's extremely slow and I may as well just run at that point. But what about that, wasn't there a Yiga thing? Not the beam cycle, the monocycle. Maybe the monocycle will be helpful here. Let's see how this thing treats the journey. Seems promising right off the bat. All you need to do is make sure I don't lose my balance, huh? Or try and go over any ridges at all, apparently. That is disappointing. How about if I go here? Will this work? Oh no. Oh no, this thing has no power to overcome ridges, huh? Also, something is behind me. Yes, hello. How about if I get a head of steam going and then go here? It's really not happening, huh? Man. And hi. Would you just, thank you. Just the one of them. No, there are more, of course there are more. There are always more. Ow. Listen, I'm just taking my bike and I'm leaving, alright? We're just going over this ridge. Not hurting anybody, except for your friend who tried to attack me and I killed him. Apparently he doesn't count that much, don't worry about it. First this. Ow. Grab it right here, right here. There we go. Ah, man, come on. This thing is... If only I could get onto a sideways-facing control platform, you know? All I want is a car that'll just go forward. That's all I want. A car that goes forward. Why has everything always got to be so complicated? Ah, man. This is just not doing the job I want to do, huh? Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. That's fine. I'll just make a car that'll do what I want it to do. We'll go over here. Get out of the goop. Get rid of you. Go up to the flat area up here. Flattish. Relatively flat. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What do I have? We'll get out a cart, and we'll get out one of these, and we want the small tires. Where do we keep the small tires? There they are, small wheels. Like that. Honestly, that should be plenty. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why are we doing this? It's because the surface was not actually flat? Because the surface was not actually flat? Yeah, okay. Why is this all actually goopy when you can't tell it is goopy? Why has it got to be this way? Alright, we're just going to attach this to this. We're going to haul him up the hill. We're going to take whatever damage I take on the way. I don't even care anymore. Okay. And then, shake that loose. And there we go. Okay. Give me a second. I'm building a car. Maybe if we flip the whole thing upside down, then it won't run away on me also. That is not level, though. Man, I guess this is why they have the workshops. I should have just built it at the workshop, huh? It's a nice flat surface to build your devices on. Well, it's fine. This is working fine. Just gotta make sure it attaches to that and not the thing in front of it. Like that. It's relatively good. Okay. And there we go. Now, look at that! How hard was that, huh? Should should have just done that ages ago. Although, again, headlights might be a good idea here. Where... Oh, man. My path is inconvenient. Tell you what. All right, headlights. I got headlights. Give me a second. More construction. Not what I was going for, but I guess it does work. In which case, I guess maybe we can do like a Triclops thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now let's try it. Beautiful. And away we go. This still can't go up the necessary ridges, huh? I guess that's what the larger tires are for. They're better at overcoming obstacles like this, but at least it's working better than the monocycle did. I'll take it. All right, let's see where we're going. We're right on track. This way. Doesn't go real well up hills, but I'm hoping that this particular path will level out as we go along. I guess we'll see if I'm right about that. Definitely saving this thing in my favorites. This is exactly what I need for underground travel, and it has been the entire time. Should have built it ages ago. Well now, what have we there? And what have we here? Oh, it's just Hinox. Okay, sure, whatever. Just keep driving. He didn't even wake up, did he? Oh, he did, but he was way too late. He knows nothing. And it will stay that way. There you go. Did that actually knock his armor off? Not quite, but it did some work towards it. Wrist mine? Huh. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what the wrist mine is. I mean, obviously it's the place I am, but you know what I mean. And this is actually a perfect opportunity to... Whoa, what's this trough? I don't know. And we got Froxes. Isn't this delightful? All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to get out a puff shroom. Nah. I'm going to... Okay, switch to... this, right. And then we need a puff shroom, which is here. We'll hold that, we put it on the ground, and then we fuse it to... Fuse it to my weapon. There we go. And now, if I just sort of go... I go whack, and there we go. Okay, so then we just need to kill him. Like this. It's not quite good enough, but it's a good start. He'll probably turn around, right? Turn around. He didn't. Well, that's fine. Great. He died. Who could ask for more? And, hey, a broadsword even. I can use those. That. And you. And there goes my sword again. It keeps happening. I'm just the most destructive to my equipment. This is not news. And that ought to do it. Great. Great. And we still have one of these. For reasons. Now, calm down, Riju. We're good. Riju. Thank you. Okay. So, took care of that. Now we drive into the mine. I do want that zonite, though. Great. Now, where's my car? There it is. Okay. Seems we're taking a little collateral damage, and that's okay. Oh, hey, I don't have an armored shield right now, do I? I don't think I do. Let's see here. What's the best one I got? This one. And then we'll just reinforce it with that. Great. And save that for, you know, special occasions. Okay. Lionel fights and what have you. Must you be like this? This way. Great. Okay, so we just sort of work our way through here. Fortunately, Froxes are no particular problem, aside from that they sort of get in the way of my tires and make it so I can't drive forward, but whatever, that's fine. Into the wrist mine with me. More Froxes. That's fine. This seems like a decent place for coming by to actually gather zonite at some point. Oh, man. Not so good at the trough navigation, huh? Okay, I understand. That's fine. Onward! I could probably stand to put some spikes on the front of this or something like that to make it a little bit less stoppable, huh? You know? Since the corpse of a Frox is enough to sort of knock it off target, irritatingly. I'm just gonna ignore these fellas. Yeah. Yunobo, take care of that, please. Thank you. And offer it into the dark. No, 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 not like this. Not like this. Here we go. This way, please. This way. Any sort of impediment on the road seems to be real bad for this particular car, but, well, every car's going to have its weakness in this game, I would imagine. Mine happens, I think the main weakness of my cars is that they're designed by me, and therefore they're kind of hackneyed and not very efficient. But this is working a lot better than anything else I've ever built, so fine, I'll take it. That didn't work out. Went a long way, interestingly, though. And there you go. Just light them on fire. Don't technically kill them with explosions, light them on fire. Convenient, I suppose. There you go. Hello. Oh, man. Can't break ore, though. I guess that tracks. And sort of knock you over if possible. Not possible. That's okay. Keep going. Keep going, Link. Not like this. Don't you Austin Powers me. I will not stand for it. This way. We gotta be making it sort of close here, right? And I'm guessing there's gonna be a light route in the center, yeah? To light all this up on my way out. I mean, not that I'm gonna walk out the way I came in. Tons of Zonite to be had here if I was being patient about this. Perhaps I'll come here in my off time. Actually scour the place out. Could be useful. Okay, we're here now. We seem to have made it... Yeah, we're at the center, I think. We're close to it. Certainly things have opened out. And then just sort of head down this way. There's the light route I figured would be here. Perfect. Just as I wanted. Great. Now, what's the deal with the exclamation... Not the exclamation, with the X. This one. That one, yeah. Kimmy Meg light route. Let's go ahead and get that opened up. Just make everybody squint in the light of day. And now we figure out what the heck is an X. Yeah, thank you. Good. Appreciate it. Okay. Back this way. It should just be in this building here, I think. Oh, it's right there. So what is it? What do we got? It's the Tunic of Twilight. Oh, right. The old maps are all like gear from previous games, aren't they? Hidden here and there on the underworld. Legend has it this armor was once worn by a hero who battled the monsters of Twilight. There still seems to be some hair clinging to it. It looks to be like it may be from a wolf? How could that have happened? I wonder if there's actually a set bonus for wearing the full Twilight set. It'd be interesting if you could, like, turn into a wolf and travel slightly faster on land. That would be amazing. But I kind of imagine they wouldn't let you do that, huh? Now, the dopey thing is, I made it all the way here, and... I mean, yeah, there was a box, but that's all there was. But now I have a reminder. That's what the old maps give you access to. So, all there really is to do here is, you know, gather some Zonite and then be on my way, but I guess that's fine. The place where it gets dopey is that I also have to end the episode. And I feel like I didn't accomplish that much today, but, you know, what are you going to do, really? What are you going to do? I learned a thing. I learned a thing. Relearned a thing. I jogged my memories about a thing. And sometimes that's going to have to be enough, I guess, huh? I guess. Jeez. So what are we doing next time? Well, that's a reasonable question. It seems to me that I should try and get to the stable I think I saw somewhere over here, yeah? See what else there is to do in the area. I also feel like I didn't complete the stable stuff over here. And we should probably deal with that, too. So I will focus on stable quests next time. East and west, if in fact there is a west one. I think there is. It looked like there was one. Well, that's what we'll do next time. So thank you for watching. Sorry for the inefficiencies, but you know how it is in the chasm. Everything's spread out and obnoxious down here, and there's only so much to be done about it. But at least now I have a neat car. Oh, my neat car. My neat car. But I can't set it as favorite, can I? Because my favorites are full. Are they actually all good? Is the question? Isn't that just a monocycle again? No. Not like that. I need to get rid of it. Get rid of that. Cancel favorite. There. And then And then we do this. Ha ha! And now I just have a neat car for chasm travel, and that should speed things up a lot, hopefully, maybe, if I did a good job, which I probably didn't. But whatever, it's fine. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.